How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hopefully my audio is sounding a bit better. Please do let me know if there is any more problems. I actually can't hear the screeching, but apparently some of you have said in my comment section that the audio is a bit rough. I've listened to it through the monitor, through my headset. It actually sounds fine, but if this doesn't fix the problem, what I've done, I've kind of toned it, the gain down a little. But if this hasn't fixed it, then what I will do is just go buy a new mic. So please do let me know in the comment section below so I can rectify this problem. But it does sound okay to me. Right, with that out the way, welcome to my video. It's a brand new video for the day, and today we're going to be talking about pronouns. Nope, I'm not getting into any of the political stuff, whether you agree with pronouns or not. That is not the discussion for today. The discussion today is something completely different. In fact, the discussion today is how everyone has lost their minds regarding pronouns. We've gone from, as this picture here says, main menus, gas planets, 30 FPS, other gating issues, barrier issues. They've literally tried to attack, Starfield from every way, shape, or form. The reality is, the way people are really going after this game, you can really see the jealousy that this game isn't on their favorite console, and because of that, they really do hate this game. And when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, and that also has all of these things and more, well, none of that is relevant. Whether there's going to be barriers, or how barren the main title screen is going to look, or the fact that people don't like the way the menus look. None of that is important. None of that will matter. Because even if it is the greatest game to grace planet Earth, it doesn't matter. Because they will find anything they can to tear it down. Because it won't be on their platform. And I think this is beginning to get a little silly. And at this point, I think people just need to get reality check. Now, as we can see here, when you first create your character, when you select a male character, it auto defaults to a he, him. Now, if you select a female character, it auto selects to she, her. That is pretty much what it defaults to. You don't even have to do anything. They could have completely hidden this, and it wouldn't have made a difference. But they decided to put it here. And there is a third option, as we know. There is a they, them. I'm just saying, what does it matter? It's a video game, and sure, people are going to say, we don't want these options in a video game. But at the same time, they are trying to represent, everyone. And when we're looking at Starfield, because there is something I'm leading up to here. So please do bear with me and don't just switch off, because I know this video won't be for everyone. But there's only 3 pronouns in this game, right? And there's not much going on here. The game either refers to you as he or her. I actually don't know how they provide speak to you if you speak they, them, because I've not selected that. But is it that big of a deal? Is it a game changer? Is it a game breaker? Will it ruin your experience playing any other game? Because the newsflash is, this is going to come into more and more games. It's not just going to be Starfield. So I released this tweet earlier today. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War lets you select pronouns. Not a problem. And by pronouns, if you select a male character, you're referred to as he, him. If you select a female character, you're selected as she, her. And if you select a non-binary, you are referred to as they, them. No matter how you want to sugarcoat this, a game that millions of people have bought, not a single person, I did not see a single controversy regarding the non-binary in this game. I just did not see a single one. There was no complaining from PlayStation fans, from Xbox fans, no fans. No one complained about this, right? It was not even spoken about. Now, Baldur's Gate 3, in my opinion, pushes it to a whole new level, as we're about to see. and they also allow you to go the non-binary other route in how you actually identify yourself. And there are multiple other options that supersede Starfield and Call of Duty and probably other games combined. The actual depth that you can go in this game is quite surreal, yet not a single person came out and complained about the pronouns, right? So why is it when Starfield does it, an Xbox exclusive, or is that the reason why everyone now is jumping on the bandwagon to, murder it? Because it's an Xbox exclusive. I honestly don't care which side of the scale you land on. A game is a game, and I'm there to enjoy the game, right? And I'm sure most of you are here, if not all of you, are playing games to enjoy gaming. You pick up a game, you play it for a few hours, you have your fun, and you put it down. But why was this not a problem when Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War came out? Why was this not a problem when Baldur's Gate 3 came out? I mean, I didn't see a single person complaining about any of this. And as we will see over here, one person refunds their game, a woman called Nina, which we're going to get to in a second. Wave of Starfield refunds begin as overhype becomes apparent. It's got nothing to do with that. There was one refund, and that was because she didn't like the fact that there is a pronoun in the game. And yet, she then turns around and starts playing Baldur's Gate. I mean, you literally can't make this shit up. Now, no matter how you look at this, Baldur's Gate's gender fluidity and gender identifying pronouns absolutely dwarfs any other game I've seen so far. Pretty much cyberpunk levels. As we can see here from PMS Jordan, fun fact of the day. Did you know in Game of the Year Baldur's Gate 3, there's 5 different PP options to use on your girl characters, as well as 3 vulvas options for your male characters? Bonus fun fact, there are also multiple pronoun options you can pick from, yet not a single person came out and said anything. So why is this a problem when Xbox does it for Starfield? I don't actually understand. Why is it a problem? Now, Nina here went from complaining about, Starfield's pronouns and has no problems playing this game at all. This game is perfectly within her comfort zone, but which, has multiple pronouns, allows you to put PP options on your girl characters, allows you to put vulvas onto your male characters, because for the longest time, it's been a PlayStation exclusive, and maybe the news hasn't yet reached her that this is not a PlayStation exclusive anymore, because it is coming by the end of the year to Xbox. And I guess when that does happen, I think then everyone's going to lose their mind again and absolutely start going off the rails and the bandwagon. But it just feels like no matter what the situation is with Xbox and Starfield, everyone is looking for the tiniest little thing to complain about. And pronouns is the latest one that's probably going to go on for a few days. But let's not beat around the bush. We've seen Call of Duty have it. We've seen Baldur's Gate take it to a whole new level. I mean, do you genuinely believe that other RPGs or the next Call of Duty isn't going to have it? Of course it will. Of course it will. Are these people going to sell those games as well? In fact, no, she's not selling Baldur's Gate 3. She's still playing Baldur's Gate 3. She later admits that she just enjoys Baldur's Gate more. So the pronoun situation wasn't even the reason why she didn't like Starfield. She just genuinely didn't enjoy it, I'm guessing, but decided to make a whole dilemma out of it by saying, oh my god, there's pronouns and I'm going to have to get rid of the game now, and then jumps into a game that has absolutely an enormous amount of gender fluidity, gender diversity, and pronouns. I mean, you can't make this up. Whatever scale you stand on, play the game the way you want to play. If you want to play it as a man with a penis, play it as a man with a penis. Like, what difference does it make? If you couldn't take those options, you would still be a man with a penis, and you would still be referred to as he. I mean, I don't get it. You can still play the game exactly the way you want. But this whole controversy right now with Starfield and the pronouns and one person refunding the game apparently equating to a whole wave of people, because the media has to exaggerate, right? At this point, I'm really getting sick and tired of the media, honestly, with the bullshit that they've got. But do hold out for my impressions of Starfield, because there's no way I'm going to be able to review this game without having spent 200, 300, 400 hours on there. There's way too much in this game to be able to explore. We've just seen someone flying through orbit for 7 hours to get to Pluto. So you can actually travel from planet to planet, and they've done it. They've traveled from Earth all the way to Pluto in 7 hours. That's how long it took them. They just flew on stream for 7 hours, and they finally got there. It's crazy, but it can be done. So I suspect that this game is going to unravel things for years to come. People are going to find solar systems, planets, secrets, stuff that, years from now, people will still be searching for and scouring the world that is Starfield. But the reality is, when it comes to Xbox and this game, it really had no chance. The whole world was against it, just like they're against Xbox. And I don't know, it just feels really disingenuous and sad to me that despite the fact that Bethesda, which is a good company, sure, they're known for releasing some of the buggiest games, and Redfall released really buggy, Fallout 76. I mean, even Skyrim and Oblivion released buggy as hell and were fixed along the way with mods and everything else. But they still released some of the best games out there. And people are now trashing them and saying how crap of a dev team they are because the games are now exclusive on Xbox. And now they're taking it a step further by saying that those companies are now trash because they have pronouns. So what about Larian Studios? Or DICE? Are they trash too? Is the next company that comes along... I mean, where's the refunds for Baldur's Gate 3? It's... she's not refunding Baldur's Gate 3. Why not? I mean, Hypocrisy comes in all shapes and sizes, but this probably is one of the biggest, right? I don't know. I've rambled on long enough. I just wanted to talk about this because I think it's worth talking about, because it covers a multitude of subjects, right? Because, the complete hatred towards Starfield that is done by, the media outlets, the Twitter fake rage, everything. People are just taking a shot at this game for no reason. And it really reminds me of a situation not long ago with Forspoken, where people really did not give that game a chance. If I had listened to what people said, I would have missed out on a really good game. A solid 7.5 out of 10 game. Right? That game is actually really good. And everyone that I've recommended it to, that has come back and spoken to me and played it to the end, has thanked me for recommending them and the fact that they didn't listen to the idiots on Twitter and social media. Because the game, all the clips that were taken are so taken out of context. Was it a £70 game? No, definitely not. It should have been priced at $49.99. That I agree with. I think it was overpriced. But the game was nowhere near as bad as people were saying it was. And when that game came out, it had no chance of survival. I mean, these people trashed it to the point where the studio shut down, and it didn't even deserve shutting down. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do here. Obviously, Microsoft won't let Bethesda shut down, but that's what they're trying to do here. They're trying to just completely ruin and discredit Bethesda Game Studios. And I hope that, People will eventually see past that. I know the game is doing extremely well. It's made, you know, we've got 240,000 people playing it. That's at $100, that's $24 million. The game has made its money back and then some, right? That's $24 million. Obviously, there's a 30% fee that goes to Steam. So off my head, just working maths, roughly around $17 million in the bank. And that's just from, you know, Steam sales. You've got the early access from the Xbox side as well, which is $30 a pop. $35 a pop. That also adds on to it. So if there was maybe another 100,000 there, that's another 3 million that goes straight to Microsoft. This game has made bank. So whether people want to trash it and continue to do it, as far as Microsoft's concerned, this game is a commercial success. Unlike another game that we're not going to name today. Well, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think. Like, is the hypocrisy real? Am I seeing it right? Is my mic okay? Have I fixed it? Or am I ordering a new mic? Let me know in the comment section below, because I've had enough of the hypocrisy for one day. I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.